look at this guy. This guy is killing it, man. Holy cow. That guy is killing it. So let's look at placement here. Let's take a look at map rotations. Let's take a look at placement. Let's take a look at circle position. With this flight path, I feel like players are all going to spread this way. And then you'll have an occasional hot area over here. This is typically hot. You'll have maybe a team here. You'll have 2 or 3 teams here. So what I like to do is I like to try to get in advantageous positions. I love landing here and here in squad. I'm actually going to land here this game, and I'll explain the reason here in a moment. The reason I like to land here and here in squad is because it is a small complex that 4 players typically won't land at, so I can loot it uncontested. I feel like if I have full gear versus a 4-man team, I am in a good position. If I don't have any gear and the other teams don't have any gear as well, and we're early game fighting, I have a very high likelihood of losing that, simply because they're going to rush. Right now I've spotted the buggy at that spawn, the car spawn, as well as the Dacia, and now I'm looking for others. I'm not really worried about players coming here, as yeah, no one is even close. All going military, some far. So what I'm going to do now is I'm looking, I see another Dacia, so I'm going to bridge block here. I know that these teams are going to have to leave, and I fully expect to catch some on the bridge as they cross. So I'm going to take this Dacia early. I'm going to bridge block. I'm probably... See, I want that 2-seater. I value 2-seaters more because that can be my escape. I'm going to value the 2-seater. I'm also going to hit certain buildings. So I value the building over my head. I do not value this one, as there's only about 5 loot spawns inside the building. Let's go over those real quick. I'll go over the loot spawns and why I don't like certain houses versus me liking that house. So there's a loot spawn here in this room, and there's not much here. I'm going to leave all of that. There's a loot spawn here. There's a loot spawn here. That is 3. There's a loot spawn here. This is 4. And then there's a loot spawn here. This is 5. 5 loot spawns in this building. Not very good, I think, for the time I've wasted looting this building. Versus opening 2 doors, of course, running through the building. Versus this building. So we had 5 loot spawns in this building. Those are great for holding the garage building. This building is great for looting. Loot spawn on table. Loot spawn where I'm standing. Loot spawn here is 3. Loot spawn here is 4. We need to get rid of that quick draw. Loot spawn here is 5. Nothing there. Loot spawn here is 6. Loot spawn here is 7. 7 already bottom floor. Loot spawn here is 8. Then there's a loot spawn here as well. That is 9. 9 on one floor. 10. Of course, I forget this one. The only one with a weapon. 10 loot spawns, one floor versus 5 in that house. When we enter the second floor, there's a loot spawn here that is 6. Or excuse me, that is 1. This is 2. There's a loot spawn here that is 3. There's a loot spawn here that is 4. And there's a loot spawn here that is 5. So 15 loot spawns total in this building. Most of them having what I need. So this is why I prefer these buildings. These are sometimes called God buildings. This building is not that good. It's very sporadic with loot. In squads, I shut all doors. Oh my gosh, perfect zone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to value position because of the perfect zone. Because I know we have 4 cars, I'm going to stack these cars at the bridge to make it look like I am not a full squad. Or to make it look like I am not a solo, that I am a full squad. Excuse me. With no one close, I think I have the ability to block this with multiple cars without wasting a lot of time here. I shouldn't have any opposition here shortly. Soon. I shouldn't have any opposition soon, but I will eventually, of course. People are always wanting to bridge block. With 90 left, I've got a little lucky here with a Bison and a 4X. With a shotgun as a secondary in case I have to jump down off the bridge later. I'm going to be climbing the bridge to the very top to try to get the drop on an entire squad, because it is 4v1 here. So what I'm going to do is I know that it's going to be a while before players come, so I'm going to begin the bridge block. Right now I'm trying to make it look like I am a full team. So again, I'm putting as many cars as possible. While parachuting, I did notice that there was a Dacia over here. I'm going to grab that. I may run back for the other Dacia as well. I am debating. Right now I have about 5 minutes, I think, maybe 3 or 4 minutes to loot before I expect teams to show up. There's a dacha there. I'm going to grab that, actually. That's probably closer. Less likelihood of players coming. Most players leaving mill base will simply look for cars here and then rotate this way. So high risk of players coming. When in dachas, you can always do this. You can go first person and look around. Works better in Murados. If you're ever in a Murado or in a buggy, going first person works best. Not so fancy parking job. I need one more. One more car. I'm going to run and get that blue dacha, pending the drop. If the drop is on my head, I'm going to get away from it. I'm going to assume position and climb the bridge. The drop is not on my head, so that is great. I assume always when I am in zone early, in the first zone, if I'm in the first zone early, I always look for care packages. Because I assume that other players are not in the zone, so I try to look for care packages. Right now, however, I need to run with my Bison out in case there's trouble. Right now, I'm looking for the care package to make sure that no one will be pushing me. If players in military base have average loot, so maybe there's a 2 or 3 man team in military base, I suspect them to push the drop if it was near me. It is not, so we are in a great position. I'm going to acquire this dacha, I'm going to push back, and I'm going to hold my position where I should be able to sit for a couple of minutes. I call this aggressive defense. So I'm playing defense on the bridge against a 4-man team, of course, but I won't be playing very aggressive. Aggressive defense, not aggressive offense. I don't push shots. I play very tactical and defensive. I think it's the way the game is meant to be played. But again, you can play the game however you want. Not a big deal, dude. So some players play aggressive and play reckless and go for kills. Some players play tactical and go for placement. And prone by rocks and shit. So it's all subjective. It's all subjective. This, for me, is the most fun. Outsmarting 4-man teams. I love this. I also don't know how to park, apparently. Awesome. I need to make sure all cars are shut off. They are. I'm going to back that thing up. Remind me to never say that again. And now I'm going to assume the position. So if you ever watched my PUBG how-to series, I teach a trick here that I call climbing the bridge. So we're going to climb the bridge, and apparently I'm not good at it. I need to watch the how-to series. So it's very difficult to get across this initial rail. Getting up here is easy. Here is the difficult part. You have to make sure your left foot stays on. This is where I get bumped off typically. Awesome. Now I'm going to run up here as fast as possible. Then I'm going to align there. And I'm going to jump up. Perfect. And we don't jump here. I like to stay first person for added visibility because this top rail gets in the way and your character gets too close. You can't see shit. So what most players are going to do now is they're going to see this bridge block that's unpassable. They're going to stop here. Most players stop there. Most players stop on this hill ever since PUBG Core added it. From the hill, they will normally think it's safe and then they will push to rock. And then it's easy for me to kill them, but I don't want to kill them from there. If I knock a player at this rock, he can simply crawl behind it and he's given an opportunity to try to scout me and look for me. I don't want that. What I want is I want them to come here. I want them to think, yeah, bridge is clear. With the cars bumping each other like this, it is not easy for them to simply take a car and drive away. What I suspect they will do is they will come here, they will scout, they will think players are in the truck. No one will be in the truck. So when they will obviously get in the truck, I will kill a player in the truck. His teammate will come and res him because the down player cannot get out of the truck. Then I will kill him as well. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. I don't know how the shotgun is at this range. I'm going to test it, actually. Okay, so it's probably not going to kill. You see the pellet spread there. Let's double check the pellet spread. Yeah, the pellet spread is trash. So if this was a downed player, small character model, I might have done 20 damage just there. So that is not an option. I'm not going to be doing that. Right now I don't have a lot of loot. 10 bandage, 3 boost, 2x, 4x, double smokes. So this is not ideal loot, but this is ideal position. So if 4 players, barely kitted players, say 4 players have my loot, essentially, and they all come, that is awesome, because then I'll have 200 rounds of ammo, I'll have 10 boost, I'll have a couple first aids, exactly what I need. So right now I'm playing the long, slow game. I could tighten this up a bit. I could drag this back here, put it here. I could put the cars on angles like this, put the orange dacha this way, put the bike there. but I'm right now playing the long, slow game. I'm hoping to not get spotted. If I do get spotted, my jump is down into there, right on this lip. If I land there or if I land there, I take about 80 damage. If I land on this lip, I take like 60 damage. So I always try to do that. Even when getting down, if I walk down this and I walk to there and I jump on the rail of the truck, I take 0 damage. You can walk across this way and climb, but if I sit there, it is more, it's a lot easier for Top Mountain to see me. From here, Top Mountain has a lot to look at. They have a lot of rails to scout to see if I'm up here. Most players won't, but if I'm sitting here, it's very easy. Here's our first option. Let's see what he's going to do here. Probably stop. We crap. Oh, what? That just happened. Just crashed right through it. Well, this won't be able to. What are you going to do here, buddy? What the heck? What in the... How the hell did that just happen? Did he just kill himself? I think they're going to take my bridge block. I think the Dacia driver just killed himself. This player is probably going to stop because the other two paths went through unfazed. This player should stop here and take my bridge block. Don't take my truck. Yeah, take the bridge block. Yeah, this is what we want. So that player obviously did get knocked. It's Oreo was his name. I'm going to leave him knocked, I suspect. So he's up now. That's him there, I think. If I knock one... Yeah, I'm going to wait. If I knock one, I won't be able to finish. I suspect they're going to come back. This is fine. They've strengthened my bridge block. I could have gotten a kill there, but a kill is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for all 4 players, or all 3 in that case, and I'm looking for loot. So I need loot. If I get those players, if I kill 1, if I kill 2, doesn't matter. I'm probably not going to be able to secure all 3. That tree really impeded my progress. Absolutely perfect zone. They've actually strengthened my bridge block. So thanks, guys. Really appreciate that. This is what we're looking for. We're looking for a long, slow game, and we're looking for loot. Hopefully this works out. Let's see. We don't have anyone that's crept down there. I don't know what their play is. What an unusual play here. I think they're just going to go military base and sit there. What we want is we're looking for aggressive players. We're looking for players... we're looking for reckless players. There's a big difference between reckless and aggressive. Right now I'm looking for reckless, aggressive players that see this bridge block and they want to take it. We have a car coming. Hopefully they stop and they stay. Oh my god, dude. A 4-man team. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Holy shit. So right now we're going to prioritize targets. I am going to be taking a team here shortly. I don't know which player I'm going to be taking. Maybe this player. Okay, I've taken a player. I'm going to pick my targets carefully here. Alright, so 2 targets are taken, but I want to be smart here. I don't want to just knock everyone. I want to take my time here and be smart. He's going to res that? What are you doing, guy? What are you doing, guy? Where's the other one at? One left. They're trying to steal my kills, and I'm not okay with that. So I see this team has stopped. They stole my kill there. But that's okay. I'm low on ammo. So I have loot. However, I have another team here that's going to be problematic. And I'm very low on ammo. So I'm going to need to take my time here. Who are you shooting at? Are you shooting at the solo that jumped? Who are you guys shooting at? Okay, so I have loot if I need it. Oh no, another team. Multiple teams are here now. So I don't want to fight at this range. Whether he's at 5 health right now and I knock him is actually bad for me. What we want is we want them to come and we want them to loot. If they come and loot and I can wipe that team, then I will have 6 boxes here, and I will have all the loot I need for the game. If they spot me, I'm dead anyway. So, no stress. If he spots me, I'm jumping off right now. So they have not spotted me. Ooh, crossbow. I'd love to have that on top of the bridge. If they spot me, I'm going to start shooting. But if I take a bit of damage here and I think I'm going to get knocked, I will be getting off of the truck. I'm trying to get them to think no one is here. I want to shoot, but I also don't want to give away my position. I want them to think that it is clear. Right in the head. How's that feel, buddy? Right now I'm taking my time. I don't want them to use all my meds because they will be delivering the meds to me. So. Popping over. Always bandaging? How much does a Bison headshot do? How much do Bison headshots do? What is this, 5 damage? Guy underneath me. It's my fault. It's my fault there. That was the solo of the team that I killed. I was shooting and he heard that up close. Completely my fault there. I should have played that a lot smarter. My fault. Lesson learned. Be sure to prioritize targets close. Good game. Let's do it again. Let's get back in there. That was fun. Wiped out 3. I should have taken that last one. He made a very passive play by jumping over the bridge. Had I knocked them in a better order, had I knocked the one inside the truck, let 2 inside the truck remain knocked, the 2 that are outside will push into the truck. So that's my fault. I should have played that a lot smarter.